What's up guys, Chris here, or Mighty Furtado, bringing you something I don't usually do, but something I want to start doing a lot more often. It's going to be the video after this you guys will probably see. It's going to be my BlackLight Retribution gameplay, and I talk about a lot of different things regarding BlackLight Retribution and how I love BlackLight Retribution. And actually I don't really love it, I just think it's a really good game for a free-to-play game. But I wanted to do something different that I don't usually do for games. Tonight actually is the server maintenance and patch day for BlackLight Retribution, and I wanted to go over some of the things, actually go over everything in the patch that they're actually implementing later tonight for BlackLight Retribution, and give my thoughts regarding the patch. And I want to do this roughly whenever they patch the game and whenever they add something new to the game. Usually give my thoughts regarding the game and so on. So anyways, let's get this started. So I'm going to read the thread, and I will leave a link to it down in the description below. Also, I'll leave the patch notes down in the description below. So it's patch night. All BlackLight servers will be down from 11 p.m. Pacific until 1 a.m. Pacific. So Eastern Standard Time, that's about 2 a.m. and they will be up 4 a.m. So obviously if you live in California, 11 p.m. they'll be down, and 1 a.m. they'll be up. Roughly my time, they'll be down 2 a.m. and they'll be up 4 a.m. my time, so I'll be in bed by then. Once the server is back up, your client will automatically download the latest patch. Patch notes are as follows. Fixes. Fix the rare UI related to crash. Didn't happen to me, so fix the rare game related to crash. Fix hardsuit targeter effects. Staying around after the hardsuit drops. Fix the issue that prevented social categories from rendering when playing the game in France as well as Dutch. Fix the AAR4 training. Obviously, in training mode, I guess there was an issue with it. I believe one of my friends actually had an issue with it. I know I didn't. Fix being able to place turret while holding a flag. I actually played a game, I believe it was Capture the Flag, sorry. And it was on the new map they actually came out with it. It's kind of like a harbor map, kind of like a facility. It's kind of like the training mode map. Somebody in the chat was kind of saying how they weren't able to place a turret while holding a flag. So good thing that they fixed that. Fix spectators being able to vote kick somebody. Fix spectators being able to vote to skip the map. Now this is actually an issue I had a couple days ago when I was playing BlackLight Retribution. I think I was playing either Team Deathmatch or Domination, and there were spectators in our match. I think maybe one of the people from the other team invited them. I'm not too sure if it was our team or the enemy team, and they vote kicked. They wanted to try to vote kick somebody, and I saw that and I wanted to see who it was, and I'm pretty sure it was nobody on our team. So I'm guessing it was either on the enemy's team or the spectators, or sorry, the spectators wanted to kick somebody on the enemy team. The person they wanted to kick wasn't on our team. So let's continue on. Fix invalid icons in the UI when a controller was plugged in. Obviously I don't use a controller, so I don't know what the problem was there. Fix the capture points on DOM HUD always being colored red for spectators. Fix unlocalized text showing up in the combat log when players are killed by a barricade melee. Fix the return to lobby button in the intermission, not closing the loadout menu. Fix XP boost showing in the in-game score menu, now only applied in the after action report. Fix an issue with the default chat channels. Fix the ignore list not respecting all channels. That's what happens when you don't respect all channels. You get fixed. Fix an intermittent hang that occurred when using DirectX 11. Fix incorrect player counts for entries in the server browser that occurred when transitioning between game states. Turned off clan-based sorting on all servers except clan-specific servers. Now I'm not too sure what this means, but obviously revolves or has something to do with clans, I guess. Turned off clan-based sorting. Might have something to do with clans joining in matches. I don't know. I'm not too sure what that means. You can no longer see the enemy health bars when you have the heal injector equipped. Now this is something I didn't want. Well, I guess you can say I didn't really want fixed because a lot of people that I knew were exploiting it, because I guess you couldn't really say it's an exploit. I guess it's basically a bug or glitch, but they were using it over and over again. And basically when you have the heal injector equipped, it basically, I guess it you see all your teammates' HPs, and I guess you can also see your enemy's HP. So if, let's say, one of my friends who were holding it, he would tell me, okay, go get that guy and then go get that guy because their HPs are low, and you'll obviously have a better chance of killing them. So let's go to the additions of what they're adding in the patch today. Remove the dialog box in the Node Fusion UI when fusing nodes. Fusion is now 4 times faster, so I'm not too sure if this is in Domination. I believe it might be. Added a breakdown of GP earned in after action report. Now this is something I really wanted implanted for a while right now. So basically, whenever you complete a match, you get GP rewarded towards you. You either get GP if you win or lose. And this is something I really wanted implanted. The main reason is because I wanted to know how I got my GP. So let's say if I kill 20 enemies, let me actually just tell you guys that I usually get per match, I usually get around 100 to 150 GP per match. And I really wanted to know how I got that GP. Maybe that 50, if I was playing Domination, for example, that 50 GP might have been for each time I captured a point, or like it might have been 10 GPs for capturing each point, and maybe those 100 points, the other 100 points might be getting for a certain amount of enemy kills, and then the other GPs for actually winning the match. So that's something cool that they added. Added the game state to the server browser. So basically, I think that might be meaning if the game's just begun or the game is ending, and if you want to join that server, it would kind of tell you. Added volume sliders to hit effect sounds for giving and taking damage. Now this is something really cool that a lot of people actually complain about. For me, I don't complain about this. I didn't complain about the effect sounds. Actually, I didn't complain about anything in the game yet because I've yet to complain about anything really. Now the effect sounds, or the sound effects that happen in the game, is kind of like a ticking noise when you get hit or you hit an enemy. It's like kind of like obviously a random noise when you get hit. And a lot of people were complaining about it, how you couldn't really turn it down or you couldn't really turn it off. I think you could turn it off, obviously just mute your audio, but then you wouldn't hear anything else. So a lot of people wanted that added, so they either want it to be a lot more louder, or they wanted to decrease it all the way so they can actually hear the gameplay and hear everything else, but they can't really hear if they're either getting hit or they're hitting the enemy. Now this is something I don't know why people would complain about. Maybe everybody's obviously different. I usually like this because I like to know when I'm getting hit. Well, not really getting hit on. I never get hit on by girls. But I really want to know when I get hit by an enemy, or when I'm hitting an enemy, if my shots are actually going in them. So that's actually really cool. Added a replay button to mail. This was an issue that they had regarding when sending a mail. Let's say if somebody would send me a mail and they wanted to ask me something, I couldn't reply directly. I would have to create a new mail, put their name, and then reply to them, which is a lot more work for myself. Added saving of server toggle status in the server browser. I think this might mean that you are able now to save one of your favorite servers. Let's say if a server has like 20 ping and everybody joins that server because it has such a low MS, you can save that server, and whenever you want to join it, you can join it. I think that's what it means. Added the ability to modify foxhud.ini again. I'm not sure what that is. Added the gameplay option to turn off HUD chat. Now this is actually something I really do enjoy, because usually and sometimes when I'm in a game, a lot of douchebags like to spam the chat with penises and stuff like that. So it is nice that they added that you can actually disable the HUD chat, but obviously you might want to keep it on if you want to communicate with your teammates, but then again you have the option to use voice in the game. Added a gameplay option for static crosshairs that aren't affected by weapon spread. Hardsuit now faces away from when it lands. Now this is something that really doesn't bother me, but it might bother other people. Basically, when you buy the hardsuit and when you drop it from the sky, you aim wherever you want it, drop from the sky, and you are able to enter it. Now, when you drop it from the sky, you have to walk around it and get into the suit. Obviously, for me, I don't mind it really, but you have to really be smart now whenever you drop the hardsuit, because you never know when an enemy might be coming, or wherever an enemy is. So obviously you got to check your surroundings to see if there aren't any enemies, or if a teammate if a teammate can watch your back while you get into the hardsuit, which is really cool. Crash reporter no longer requires input. So obviously that's it for the patch notes of tonight of April 25th. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed my input on the patch notes. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If you guys did enjoy it, I will be doing this weekly, or whenever they come out with a new patch, or whatever they add something new and different to the game. Anyways guys, this is Chris, or Mighty Furtado. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did enjoy it, thank you for watching the video, and thank you for listening to my thoughts on the patch for BlackLight Retribution. Anyways guys, this is Chris or Mighty Furtado. I'll see you guys later. Take care, have a nice day, stay safe, peace out.